Hey, so I've made a few improvements since the last build. Before, as you know, I was using this mace that had no... It has the elemental damage implicit, which is not good for me. So I bought this as a fracture and then hit it with spell essences until I got this. You'll notice that the spell crit roll is not as good as the previous one. That is because I have now upgraded it to 1.5 base instead of this one, which is 1.25. The rest is the same. I would love to get this because it gives me a better purity of fire. It'll be 88, as I'll show you in a minute. But I cannot get this at the moment. So at the moment I've only got spell damage and this, which is useless anyway, or essentially useless. I've also upgraded the boots. I hit them a few more times with the loathing essences just to get 35 move speed. I've got an okay life roll. That helps me balance out my resists. On my last boots as well, I was using a suffix for resists as well, which I don't need to do anymore. So that let me get a little bit more life regen. You know, I had an Enlighten 3 here before. I've now moved that to an Enlighten 4, which has let me drop that, and then it put my Dread Banner, which was over here, into the shield. That's freed up a socket, so I've used that for anomalous faster casting for the cooldown recovery rate, and a anomalous second wind for 2 uses, or 2 extra uses. So now I have 5 uses of Flame Dash, which is great for Flame Dash and for boss fights. The rest is the same. But you'll notice with the cast speed now compared to my old one, if we look at just my cast speed modifier with haste, and my flasks up 197%. With Val haste that goes up to 245, and you really notice that in terms of cast speed. And it's just like a machine gun going off now, the Shockwave totems. The rest is the same, I believe. I would love to get the +2 socket spell gems. I'll just show you what happens if I put Purity of Fire in here. So if I have Purity of Fire and then I turn that on, 88, which lets me run RF with without needing the life regen from my totems. So currently have 673 and I'm sustaining. So if I have 6 totems up, which is all of the time, and I have 931, and that's all free life regen for me. That's all profit life regen, which is good for sustaining against dots and, you know, small hits where you don't have to press a life flask. So I'd love to get that, but I can't get it at the moment. But with the new Crucible 1.5, it lets me get a lower. I don't need a tier 1 spell crit roll on the wand, which helps the crafting process, makes it a lot easier. You'll also notice that I've managed to get multi here, and I have no multi here. I've lost the double damage, but essentially the damage is the same, but it's better quality of life because of the cast speed. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed. See you in the next one.